It is time to get back to some of your all's most amazing comments. So welcome or welcome back to Mr. Francy Read. Let's go! Yes, hello and welcome or welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads. I am of course Mr. Francy and I hope that you all are doing so very well. I am truly honoured that you've once again chosen to join me today as I respond to some of you all's amazing comments. Before we go any further, just a bit of an update. On Thursday of last week, so yeah, that was like 5 days ago, I had my flu shot injection. Why am I going that way? In this arm. It was, you know that song from Cher that's like bang bang? It's basically what happened to me. I went in for a vitamin B12 injection, and while I was there I got a flu shot injection. So I got the B12 in this one, and not 2 minutes later I got the flu shot in this one. So it literally was bang bang. This one, totally fine. This one has given me so many symptoms, and it's because I haven't had a flu shot in many years. I would say 10 to 15 years. So it's now karma. I'm getting hit with everything, whether it be a sore, dry throat, a headache, sore muscles. I had back pain when I woke up yesterday. It's just been a whole lot of fun. So if I can't make it through this entire video in one go, especially because of my throat, then I will come back a little later to finish it off, but I do still want to film. So if you're here and you're enjoying this despite the fact that I'm not at my best at the moment, please do give the video a thumbs up and send some sparkly hearts my way. Alright, I honestly do feel that now is the perfect time, however, to look at y'all's amazing comments. So before we begin, if you are new, hello and welcome, and if you're not, of course, welcome back. But if you are new, basically the reason why I do this is because sometimes when you type a response, affectation and tone and things like that get lost. So what I do in these videos is I basically go through all of the comments that everyone has left for me and respond to them here on video. I don't usually have time to get through all of them, so I start from the least recent one, working my way up to the most recent within the amount of time that I do have. Now that you know all of that, I'm going to pause and take a quick sip of my drink because my throat's already way too dry. And we'll be back in a moment. Oh, I tell you, if this keeps up, I might have a lozenge while we keep going. But anyway, also have a stuffed up nose. And the funny thing is, I checked online, on the internet about these symptoms, and the one thing they all say is the good news is you're not actually sick. Your body's just reacting. Words that I won't use, but a dear friend of mine many years ago taught me something absolutely amazing. Sometimes it is absolutely appropriate to cry in situations, and at other times it is just so much easier to laugh. So if you can imagine, I've been laughing a lot recently and hoping it doesn't turn into a cough. Alright, let's keep going. So first up, we have my dear friend Ducky, hi Ducky, commenting on my weekly vlog 15th to the 20th of May 2025 by saying, so happy you loved Penne Dreadful and can't wait to see what you think of Brownies and Broomsticks. That series is one of my ultimate favourite cozies with 4 sparkly hearts, and she says, sparkle, sparkle, Pooh Bear. So, sparkle, 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 sparkle. Yes, that's right. For every sparkly heart that you leave, I give you a sparkle, sparkle in return. Let's unpack all of this, shall we? So yeah, I read Penne Dreadful a number of months ago. It was a, Italian chef cozy mystery, book number 1, and I really loved it. I love my culinary cozies, and I love pasta, and our main character, among other things, makes pasta. It very much reminded me of Housewives of New Jersey, but I say that in a good way because I love that show. I'm still very upset that they're on pause at the moment. But anyway, in that, if you've seen The Real Housewives of New Jersey, I think everyone or almost everyone comes from a very Italian background. And so we got that very much Italian in America background in Penne Dreadful, and I really did enjoy it. Ducky goes on to mention Brownies and Broomsticks. I didn't actually love that one. So if the series does get better over time, I'll definitely give book number 2 a go. But yeah, I just found it to be an average read for me. So Ducky, let me know. If the series does improve, I'll definitely continue on. And then she says, Sparkle, Sparkle, Pooh Bear. Ducky is my dear Tigger. So I call her Tigger. She calls me Pooh Bear. So hi, Tigger. Do you have a small smackerel of honey for me? Actually, maybe the honey will help with my throat. Thank you, Ducky. Joe Hara commented on my same video saying awesome vlog. Thank you, Joe Hara. My dear friend Pat commented on my responding to your comments number 11. So I don't know if this is like 12 or 13, but anyway, wherever we're at, hello. Saying thanks for all the sparkling energy with 4 sparkle hearts. Needed it today. Oh, I'm so glad that I could give that to you when you needed it. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you so much, my dear friend Pat, and I'm so glad that that video came out right when you needed it. Pat went on a different comment, but the same video, saying also that necklace is lovely. Which necklace am I wearing? I think it's this one. Yeah, so I did explain it in another video, but just quickly in case you weren't aware, this is a necklace that I inherited. Is there such a term as pre-mortem? My grandmother, who is Dutch, so I call her Oma, is currently in a nursing home. And so I've inherited some things from her prior to her passing. And this is one of those items. And it's divided into 3 sections, kind of like a triquetra. It's not a triquetra, but kind of. Oh, I'll just try and hold it there. And so for me, it represents the matriarch of the family. If I include myself, I am a man, but I have very feminine qualities, which I'm very happy about. I mean, yeah, I'm me, and I'm not going to apologize for being me. So I have, this represents my grandmother, my mum, Mama Francy, so Grandma Francy, Mama Francy, and Francy, all in one, and, yeah, helping me to get through. And there were 2 sparkly hearts on that one, saying that the necklace is lovely. Thank you so much. And sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you, Pat. Now, if anyone's having trouble understanding me and you are new here and you weren't aware, then hello and welcome. If you are returning, I'm sorry, I'm just going to take a moment to say what you all are more than aware of. I was born with a, congenital tooth disorder known as ameliogenesis imperfecta. Feel free to look it up. Basically, among the many other things that congenital tooth disorder comes with is no enamel and very fragile, frail ability of the teeth. So ultimately, I opted to have all of my teeth removed and get them replaced with dentures. Currently, I have no teeth, so if you're struggling to understand me, now you know why, but everyone's been so lovely and just allowing me to film without judgment of having no teeth, so that's why I am still here. And I'm trying really hard to enunciate as clearly as I possibly can, because my number one fear when I went in for the first consultation to the dentist was, will people be able to understand me? Because I remember saying to the consultation dentist, I have a quick question. She goes, yes, you will have to go on a soft food diet. I went, no, not that. I was prepared for that. Will people be able to understand me? And she's like, oh, that's actually a really good question. So I hear you all can still understand me. I just have a bit of a lisp, obviously. But yeah, that does allow me to continue to film. All right, next up, we have Omar Hassan, who has never commented on my video. So hello, Omar, and thank you so much for your comment. Omar commented on a spoiler-free review that I did of both Twilight book number 1 by Stephanie Meyer in that Twilight saga, as well as Into the Drowning Deep, which is by, what was the name? Mira Grant, so Twilight is a YA paranormal, and Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant is an adult horror. And Omar says, listened to this on my drive home. Great detail and info delivery style. Oh, thank you so much. I have not done a spoiler-free or spoiler-free and spoiler or just spoiler review in a very long time. Part of me wants to do it. Another part of me is thinking I need to save my voice as much as possible. So at the moment, my channel seems to be limited to TBRs, monthly wraps, reading blogs, and responding to your comments. But once I am able to do more videos, maybe I will bring back my spoiler-free and spoiler reviews, especially because I'm reading a lot of cozies now, and I'm reading some cozies that appear to be hidden gems that I'm not really seeing on booktube, so there may be some value to that. Thank you so much for your comment, Omar. I really appreciate it. My dear friend Jessica over at Lady Lovestead Reads commented on my weekly vlog 6th to the 14th of May 2025 by saying, I love your plan to colorize Orma's room. That is so sweet. Thank you. So yeah, what I was saying in that reading blog is that Orma's room at the nursing home is very white. It kind of looks like a prison hospital. And so I want to colorize it. I want to, add a lot of color because, as Nathan Lane says in The Birdcage, one does want a hint of color. I mean, come on. So I need to watch The Birdcage again. Seriously. I listened to some of the music from, oh gosh, I'm so gonna say this wrong, and Jessica, you know French better than I do, which is saying a lot because of my name. I don't really know a lot of French. But is it called Le Cage à Foie? Which is the original for The Birdcage that was translated into English, and then there were some creative changes made. But anyway, I should try and see if I can catch Le Cage à Foie one day. But I love The Birdcage so much. Robin Williams and Nathan Lane putting them together. Mwah! Chef's kiss. In this particular scene, without giving away anything, Nathan Lane's character is very airy-fairy, and I say that in the best way. He is like gay in the best way. He's so bright and bubbly and loves wearing bright colors. But in this particular scene, he needs to wear a suit. So he's wearing a black suit, but he has pink socks on. And his son-in-law, for want of a better word, basically refers to his socks going, what are those? And he goes, well, one does want a hint of color. I'm just like, yes, Nathan Lane, one does want a hint of color. Go Starina. Thank you so much, Jessica. So I went to see my Orma last week on Wednesday, so about 5 or so days ago. It was a really tough time. I'll talk about that more in my reading blog, or I think I did. I'll talk about that soon. But, yeah, the plan is still to colorize, her room, which is, going to be really amazing. I'll talk more in the reading vlog. But, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. A new commenter, Ash, and then the dash, YV2WU. Love it. Commented on my response to your comments 11. I believe this is Ash's first comment, so thank you, Ash. Hello. Saying, this is the first video I've ever watched of you, but you bring me so much joy. Your energy makes me smile. Oh, Ash, that is so nice of you. Thank you so much. You have made my day. You've made my week. You've made my month just by saying that. Thank you. Oh, I hope you're still watching. Everyone say hi to Ash. Hi, Ash. That is so lovely. Thank you. Ugh. I mean, yes. Okay. For those of you who weren't aware, for those of you who are, feel free to just take a quick sip of your drink and something to eat. For those of you who are not aware, yes, this is a booktube channel. But one of the biggest pillars I pride this channel of being is a channel that helps to promote spreading, sparkling, positive, happy, joyful energy all throughout the world. And so the fact that you're feeling that, Ash, that validation means so much to me. So thank you very much. Mwah. Wow. That does not sound the same without teeth. Mwah. Mwah. There we go. Wow. It is, I mean, when you're ceased having teeth and then you're going through life without teeth, there are things that surprise you. And you're like, oh, I need to get used to this. When I say a word that combines the letter S with the letter H, or H, right after each other, that sound, you know what I'm saying, I whistle when I put those two letters together, and I don't like it. Thank you, Ash. Jessica commented on my responding to your comments 11 by saying, I love the bookmark strategy. Oh yeah, of how, this is what I'm currently reading, Perfectly Deadly by Nick Saint. It is so good. I highly recommend. Mysteries of Max. Highly recommend the series. So I have 4 bookmarks here, and it all, they all go into where I want to get up to, each day. to get through my reading on time. Thank you, Jessica. I really, really, really appreciate that. Jessica goes on to say, I'm going to try that for books that intimidate me. And 3 sparkly hearts. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you, Jessica. And I hope it helps you. Let me know how you're going with that. That is so awesome. Mr. AJ, the artist, a dear friend, commented on my Cozy Mysteries new releases on audio May 24th, 2025, with a ton of stars and sparkly hearts and things like that. Mr. AJ has been supporting me for quite some time now, and I really appreciate all of your love and your support, Mr. AJ. Mwah! Thank you so much. Yay, it didn't sound weird that time. Pat commented on that same video, saying, OMG, these covers! And she has 4 sparkly hearts. Sparkle, 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 sparkle! My voice is going! And yes, covers are divine, aren't they? I am always amazed how many Cozy Mystery series there are. Literally something for everyone. Yeah, completely agree. So for those of you who weren't aware and you want to go back and watch these, there are a lot of booktubers who will talk about new releases here and there. I started doing new release Cozy Mystery videos, and then I decided to do new release Cozy Mystery audiobooks for people who are getting, kind of like me, a little bit sick and tired of watching these Cozy Mystery new releases going, I want to listen to that one! And you go to the audiobook platform and it's nowhere to be found. You're like, ugh. It's just a physical, or worse, for someone like me, I have very sensitive eyes, and the book might just be Kindle exclusive. And it's like, oh, are you kidding me? With audio? What a tease. So I decided to break into that situation and say, right, you want to just listen to audios? Well, here you go. Here's what's out on audio in Cozy Mystery. So, yeah, there is absolutely something for everyone. Thank you so much, Pat. My dear friend Jane has commented on my weekly vlog 6th to the 14th of May 2025 by saying, glad you liked Meet Your Baker. The Bake Shop series is one of my favorites. I like the audiobooks too, with a sparkly heart. Sparkle, sparkle. I loved book 1, and I believe I've now read 1 and 2. I'm just going to look over there, because it should be over there. And it is... Did I read the first 2, or am I... 1 moment, please hold. See where that yellow book is? That is Meet Your Baker, and the one next to it is book 2. I thought I had read the first 2. Yeah, I absolutely love them. They were on my A to Z bingo board for Cozy Mysteries, which means I read the first 2, cross off that prompt, and will read the rest if I want to keep going in 2026. I absolutely love them. If you're a fan of theatre, Shakespeare, and cooking, or baking, I should say, then highly recommend checking out the Bake Shop Cozy Mystery series by Ellie Alexander. It is culinary. I know that there are culinary books where it's like culinary for 1 line, and you're thinking, this is a wolf in sheep's clothing, how rude. Not that series. The Bake Shop series by Ellie Alexander, you see the baking happening. And plus it's very Shakespearean / theatrical. It is so much fun. Highly recommend. And Jane has left a sparkly heart, so sparkle, sparkle. Thank you so much, Jane. My dear friend Sherry, responding to your comments number 11, saying, I love to dance with 2 sparkly hearts, sparkle, 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 sparkle. I don't remember what I was commenting on specifically there. It could be dancing to the intro. So you know that intro when I say, welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads, let's go. I'm imitating myself. It's the sincerest form of flattery when someone else does it, but when you're imitating yourself, it's like, anyway. And then we have that where it's like, welcome to Francy Reads, and I'm dancing, saying, spread that sparkling angel throughout the world. You know what I'm referring to. If not, go back to the first minute of this video and rewatch the intro. That's what I'm referring to. I think someone was commenting that they dance to the intro, which I love, because I love dancing myself. There are so many things I want to do when I get my teeth back in, and one of them is going to be to get back into dance. I studied dance in my 2 senior years of high school, my last 2 years of high school, and that was a whole lot of fun. And part of that also included me outside of high school outside of school, but during those years, studying jazz as well as classical ballet. And I really, really loved that so much. I also did a little bit of hip hop dance as well at the same school. Not the high school, the outside of the high school. And I miss dancing so much. There are so many things I want to do when I have my teeth back in. Dancing is definitely one of them. I've been thinking about taking on ballroom. I wouldn't mind learning the quick step in ballroom, but just to get back into any sort of dance, just even like modern dance, whatever you call contemporary dance would be fine. Just something to get back into things. I'm not as flexible as I used to be, so maybe if I start off with like some contemporary dance and then, the more I warm up with that and whatever, the more I can get my flexibility back, and then maybe get into classical ballet or jazz ballet again or something like that. But love dancing, so thank you. Sherry goes on to say, it's hard listening to music when I'm supposed to be doing housework because I find myself dancing instead of cleaning. LOL, I hear you. 3 sparkly hearts. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you so much for the total of 5 sparkly hearts, Sherry. I completely hear where you're coming from. I am one of those rare people who can't have music on in the background if I'm doing something else because it will distract me. I know a lot of people who will do homework, like studies or whatever, and other things to music, but music is way too distracting for me. I just can't do it. So I hear what you're saying. Thank you, Sherry. Jessica from Lay Lovestead Reads commenting on my 15th to the 20th of May 2025 blog by saying, Penny Dreadful sounds great with 3 sparkly hearts. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. My dear poor throat. Thank you so much, Jessica. Really, really, really good book. I think you would absolutely love it. Layla Lovestead, thank you for your comment. And my dear friend Ducky, or aka Tigger, bouncing to what Tiggers do best. Did I just say that? We gotta laugh, right? My dear friend Ducky, aka Tigger, commented on my 21st to the 29th of May 2025 vlog where I'm wearing a black t-shirt. Wow, it's been a while since I wore black in a video. Saying, SVU is such a good show. Yeah, Law and Order. I haven't been watching it for a while now, because I assigned myself a fictional boyfriend regardless of what fictional experience I'm having, so just be aware of that. Now that you know that, what was his name? Nick Amaro or something like, oh gosh, I think it was Nick. Okay, I'm gonna check, because I don't want to get it wrong. Oh my gosh, I get 1,000,000 cookies, but right now I can't eat them, so I get 1,000,000 cookies once I get my dentures, because it is Nick Amaro. Nick Amaro was my fictional SVU boyfriend, and then suddenly, at the end of the season that I was watching, Nick up and decides he's gonna leave, and I don't just mean leave SVU, I mean leave the whole show, and we're not gonna see him anymore. So I was like, yeah, okay, if my boyfriend's leaving, then I have to leave with him. I mean, I gotta support my boyfriend, right? So I left that too. But at the moment, I'm currently watching American Ninja Warrior, because I heard that my American Ninja Warrior boyfriend, Adam Rail, was coming back, but he's not there. So whoever lied to me, how rude. I'm watching Good Witch as well at the moment, and I'm watching many different things. What else am I watching? Recently finished watching season 3 of Squid Game, catching up with Family Guy, catching up with Bob's Burgers. I have finished watching season 1 of White Lotus. Was not what I thought it would be. I've started season 2, and I think that's about everything for the moment. Oh, and Big Brother. Big Brother just came back. Yeah, so there's that too. Okay, thank you so much, my dear friend Ducky Tigger. Pat commented on that same video saying, oh, sorry to hear you're in a bit of a slump with the sparkly heart. Sparkle, sparkle. And thank you. I don't know what slump I was in then, but thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm also in a bit of one too. I'm just not enjoying much of what I'm reading. Yeah, it's really tough when we go through these reading slumps. That's why I think for me, with the 4 books that I recently added to my SAS list, that weren't originally on there, which are the Essie Cobb Senior Sleuth Cozy Mystery Series, the Mysteries of Max Cozy Mystery Series, the A Tucson Valley Retirement Home Cozy Mystery Series, and the A Case for the something sleuth. I need to grab the book because I'm going to get it wrong. A Case for the Master Sleuth Cozy Mystery Series. I'm glad I've added those 4 because they all brought me a lot of joy in June. And I read the Essie Cobb book in July, book 2, loved it. And I'm currently, as I showed you earlier, reading book 2 and Mysteries of Max. And they bring me a lot of joy. So I'd recommend them to you, Pat. I think you'd like them. Thank you so much, Pat. Pat also commented on my June TBR 2025 video by saying, Mr. Francy, let's buddy read Rusty Murdered Gentleman. Did we end up buddy reading it? I know we talked about it, but did we? I really didn't enjoy it. I gotta be honest. I am reading book number 2. By the way, in case you weren't aware, that Rusty Murdered Gentleman is book number 2 in the year-round Christmas Cozy Mystery series by Vicky Delaney. I thought I would love it because I'm all about Christmas, but it just wasn't Christmassy enough for me. I am reading book number 2 this month, and if I don't enjoy it, then I'm DNFing that series because I have so many other books that I want to get to anyway that there's no point reading a series you're not enjoying. But yeah, did we end up reading it? Let me, buddy reading it? Let me know, Pat, what you thought about it. But yeah, it just wasn't for me. But I am going to read book number 2, which is called We Wish You a Murderous Christmas. My TBR's right there. Sparkle, sparkle. There was a sparkly heart there. I've had it planned for later in the year, but I'll bump it up to June. And 3 sparkly hearts. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you, Pat. Alrighty, less than 5 minutes to go, and my voice will definitely need to rest, and I'll need to have my Vicks Vapor Drops lozenges in a moment. Nope, they don't sponsor. I don't have any sponsors. If anyone wants to sponsor the sparkle, my email's down there. Sponsor the sparkle. Hashtag sponsor the sparkle. Okay, Sherry commented on my June TBR 2025 videos by saying, what an interesting group of books. Enjoy with 4 sparkly hearts. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you so much, Sherry. I think the sparkles are what's getting to my throat mostly, but I do mean them. Thank you, Sherry. And my Jessica from Lady Lovestead Reads commenting on my 21st to the 29th of May 2025 vlog by saying, consistency with writing is hard. Yeah, I was talking about the fact that I haven't been writing a lot lately. I still haven't been writing a lot lately. I just haven't been in the right frame of mind for it though. With all these symptoms I'm getting ever since the flu shot, I'm happy I'm still at least reading. Anyway, but yeah, I do plan to get back to writing soon, hopefully. Consistency with writing is hard. I struggle with it too. It's so easy to just start a new story, lol. So true. I haven't watched any Housewives, but I did have a phase where I binged all of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and that's something that I've never watched, so I hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot of drama in that one, lol. I think Vera Wong is considered a millennial cozy. Hope you get out of your slump. Yeah, I read the first book in the, no, Vera Wong. Sorry, I'm thinking of 2 different things. I read the first book in the, whatever her name is. Oh gosh, Someone's Unsolicited Advice for Murders. I'll check. It's literally Vera Wong, as Jessica's comment implied. Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jessie Sutanto. I love that book. And Jessica is saying she thinks it's a millennial cozy, and she hopes I get out of my slump with a sparkly heart. Sparkle, sparkle, and thank you so much. And anyone who has read the Essie Cobb Senior Sleuth Mystery Series, let me know what kind of cozy you would consider that to be. Is there something known as a light cozy mystery? Because I feel like it's the opposite to millennial. But anyway, let me know. Okay, I'm hoping to get through the final 3. So here we go. Suzanne Frank commented on my June TBR 2025 video saying, I so hope the rest of the Deputy Donut series comes out on audio. Me too. I binge read it on Kindle and loved it. I'm ready for Answers in the Ashes, the new in Holiday Bay coming out this month. I hope you enjoyed it. I had to DNF that series. I'm reading Bake Shop Mystery number 9, Live and Let Pie. All of your choices sound like great reading. Thank you so much. And 3 sparkly hearts. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you so much. And I hope that you enjoyed all of those reads as well. Let me know. Susan Frank also left 2 sparkly hearts on my May Wrap 2025 part 1 of 2. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. And Pat left 6 sparkly hearts on my May Wrap 2025 part 1 of 2. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. There's 6 for you, Pat. I think that's a record. Thank you so much. And that is where I will leave it because we have gone over the half-hour mark. And Mr. Francy needs some lozenges like there's no tomorrow. So, keep that chin up. Sometimes it is better to laugh than to cry. At other times it's better to cry. But to keep that positive energy up, laughing can definitely help. Let's hope, unlike with me, it does not lead to coughing, because it has at the moment. But I'm going to let you all go with peace, blessings, and so much love. Enjoy your reading. Please do be kind, love one another, and spread your sparkling energy. Oh gosh, my poor throat's anticipating where this is going. Here we go. All throughout the world! Yeah! And until next time, happy reading, bye!